Okay, we are at that point, ladies and gentlemen, for our grand finale performance. And Francis Urias Peters, a former student of the Grenada Boys Secondary School, G.B.S. in 1984, he received an OAS fellowship to pursue studies in drama in education and the theater arts at the Jamaica School of Drama. On his return to Grenada, Peters founded the Family Theatre Company of Grenada and soon established himself as a prolific playwright. Ladies and gentlemen, meet and greet Mr. Francis Urias Peters.
This is my story, this is my song. Somebody tell me where I went wrong. For I thought that being a man was to know how to fight, but nobody ever told me this was not right. So talk to the youth, tell us the truth, lessons of survival to make it through this world. Show us you love, tell us you care.
Mr. Foreman, have the members of the jury agreed upon a verdict?
Yes, we have.
How say you? Is David Jules guilty or not guilty of murder?
Guilty.
Oh God, no. Somebody tell me this is not true. I don't belong in jail, God. I don't belong in this place. Because you know my story from the beginning to the end. From ever since I was a little boy growing up, you know, I always loved somebody to hug me, to hold me close. You see, my mother never did those things to me because she was all very busy fighting to make twins meet. There were 4 of us in the family. It was me, Mikey, Brian, and Suzette. None of us knew who my father was. Mommy never tell us and we never asked. And one day she announced that she was going to America to make things better for all of us. And even though I was the oldest, I cried the most when my mommy was leaving for America. I could still remember my young brother Brian telling me not to cry because mommy gonna send back a lot of barrels and nice clothes, and nice toys, and nice things for us to eat. After my mommy left, we went to live with the granny. That was a blessing in disguise because my granny, she was the sweetest old lady that you could ever think about. I can remember my granny, she used to invite Mr. James, our neighbor who lived just across the river. And Mr. James, he could have played the guitar good. My granny told Mr. James that you'll have to teach my boy to play the guitar because after we're dead and gone, somebody have to carry on the tradition. And I could remember Granny's sweet voice, you know. She had such a wonderful voice. And I can remember, especially on a moonlight night, Granny, she will invite the neighbors across. And some will sit under the big mango tree and some on the big stone. And Granny, she will sit on the doorsteps. And I will always sit close to Granny and she will hug me. And she will sing way into the night. I can remember she voice.
Go!
There's a saying that all good things must come to an end. One night my granny, she caught a bad stroke. She never recovered. My mommy, she couldn't come for the funeral because her papers were not fixed up as yet. And after my granny dead, Brian, he went to live with cousin Esmeralda. Mikey, he went to live with his godmother. Suzette, she went to live with Uncle Boise. And I ended up by Auntie Gladys. My life as a young boy growing up under Auntie Gladys was a living hell. You couldn't do anything to please Auntie Gladys. Yes, Auntie Gladys. No, I sweep the yard already, Auntie Gladys. The leaves must be the wind that blow back the leaves, Auntie Gladys. Auntie Gladys, I'm not lying, I'm speaking the truth. I didn't take no jacks yesterday, Auntie Gladys. Auntie Gladys, I'm not raising my voice for you, Auntie Gladys. But when you fry the jacks and you cover it down on the stove, I went outside. Must be the cat that take the jacks. Auntie Gladys, no, I took a cat. Auntie Gladys, please don't beat me again. Auntie Gladys, I beg your pardon. Oh, God, Auntie Gladys, oh, God, Auntie Gladys. Ah, yes, Auntie Gladys, oh, God. I couldn't do anything good to please Auntie Gladys. I was too thin, I was too lazy, I was too greedy, I was too black, I was too ugly. According to Auntie Gladys, I was a good-for-nothing, low-class nigger who was sent by the devil to give her trouble. The only time that my Auntie Gladys would try to treat me good was whenever Mommy sent money from America and when she sent a barrel. But from the time the money finished and the things in the barrel run out, Auntie Gladys' patience would run out too. The only happy moments I could remember was whenever the August holiday reached and we have to go up by Uncle Boise to join Suzette. Really used to have fun up in the country. Hey, Suzette, watch out with this is you're going pretty again. Welcome, Brian. You alright? Hey, Mikey, how come you so short, boy? I mean, you ain't going at all. Boy, them girls these days don't like no short boy, you know. My way again, that's you can't just joke and make it with you. Where Uncle Boise? Morning, Uncle Boise. Well, I come by you. No, I ain't come and give no trouble, Uncle Boise. Auntie Gladys, well. Yeah, she told me to tell you hello. But, no, I ain't passed my common entrance. Well, that was the last time, Uncle Boise, but... No, I ain't done to teachers and them. They say I ain't done sooner, but... I used to have to go to the garden too often. And especially when they're doing arithmetic. I used to have to go to the garden, so I was very weak in my arithmetic. But they say I'm good in English. And I could write poems and I could sing in the choir. Okay, Uncle Boise. Thanks. All right, okay. Let me play again on cricket. Okay, all right. So where are you going? And look for some mangoes. All right, if you get a mango, bring one for me, huh? I have to a little greedy. One knocks all the time. All right. I first bat. But I don't have a bat, so I first bat. Okay, Brian, you want the ball, right? What are you doing? You're bowling? Okay. Who you is? Michael Holden? All right. Okay, Mikey, you go behind the stumps, right? You do shot? Okay. Well, I is Vivian Richards. All right. You ready? Richards settles down, the bat. Holding comes up to the mark. Bowls are bounced up and Richard ducks out of the way. Well taken by Brian. What? You good team, boy. You're good, you're good, you're good. Richard settled down again. To bat. As Holding comes. Short ball bounce and Richard hooks man. 4 runs. You see shot it on the tail, boy. Don't run bounce on Richard, boy. Want this? Suzette. No, Suzette are crying. Suzette, what happened to you? Come and talk to me. A boy, he beat you up. You take your mango and he beat you up. Where is him? Hey boy, you! Yes, you with the tail khaki shop. What you hit my sister for? If I want the share? What? Because you believe that you're bigger than me, you think I'm afraid or what? For one fight? You want, well, come. When there's you one fight, so come in the yard, come. If your name man come, just cross this line here. Come. Only watch your good in there. You come in, you think I'm afraid of you? You running? Boy, next time you touch me, start ripping off your tonsils for you, boy. All you know I can fight, sir. Now let me tell you something. Anybody touch all you, whether they're big or fat or short, just come and tell me and I'll go deal with them, okay? That day I discovered something about myself. I could fight. I could stand up for my right. And I didn't have to be afraid of anybody who was bigger than me. Departing that August holiday was a very sad one. It's hard for me to leave because I used to miss my brothers and sisters so much. Okay, Uncle Boise. All right, Suzette. All right, Brian. Mikey, see you. As I made my way back to Auntie Gladys, I feel as though I was returning to hell. The only difference this time was that I decided that this time I was a little devil that nobody can push me around again. Not even Auntie Gladys. Yes, Auntie Gladys. I watch my mean going no garden again, no man. Man, watch. I have school here lesson this afternoon. I must go to school. Me and no dances you. I never used to send me to school. Where she going to bed? Watch. Me taking no down lash from she again, you know. What? I believe as a man. Look, Auntie Gladys, watch. Look, me ain't taking no lash from you, you know. And the girl said, watch, if you hit me, I'll be sorry. Okay? And the girl, man, I said, look. And the girl, sorry, look, I don't need to do that. And the girl, get up. Auntie Gladys. The Gladys accident wasn't as bad as I thought. She fell and she knocked her head. But that was enough for her to put me out of the house. She called me the outcast and the black sheep of the family. But I didn't mind, because I thought that was a good opportunity for me to go and live with Uncle Boise, because I know Uncle Boise, he liked me. Suzette, you hear what happened? That is what Auntie Gladys said. I run she around the... She said she lies, not so it happened. She said, you think Uncle Boise believe her? I'm going to tell Uncle Boise exactly what happened.